Today's pie is from the old pie shop, located just outside of York. Yes, guys, you've heard me right. York, as in York, England, as in where the big Minster is, cathedral-y thing. We're actually in the UK right now. So we've been just driving towards town back to the hotel and we saw the sign pie shop. So we've dived in. Now it's really quite weird here. They've got a window full of pies, but they don't actually have any warm pies as such. So these were freshly cooked this morning. And so she's saying they're still a little bit warm. Now, if I'm wobbling a little bit, that's because Sarah's hanging on to it. And it's currently about 5 degrees Celsius, and we've been out birding this morning, and the wind chill factor is horrendous. I don't think the poor girl's managed to warm up yet. So it's just her shaking onto the camera, all right? So the different type of pies that were here, I should have taken a picture, sorry, what they had, but mostly mince, chicken and mushroom. I've got a mince and onion, and Sarah's got a sausage roll. So let's see how they go. Let's have a munch. Let's extract it out of the foil. Oh, came out nice and easily. All right, let's see what an English pie is like. Very hard base, very there. Not really flaky on top. Nicely crimped together. Isn't that pretty, hey? Isn't that nicely done? All right, let's have a munch. Halfway through my pie, I do have to say there's a lot to be said for pie warmers to keep pies warm. I'm shaking too from the cold. Pastry is beautiful, really crunchy, all holding together quite nicely. It's a very, very fine mince on the inside. A little bit of onion flavour to it, not a lot, I'd have to say. Let's finish her off. So we're doing the final review inside the car, as you may have figured. It's just getting too cold out there. And poor old Sarah's just shivering like there's no tomorrow. Finished our pie. The crust was beautiful, loved it. It was just crunchy and crumbled beautifully in your mouth and a lovely buttery texture to it. Absolutely superb. The mince, very, very fine mince. Not a real gravy as such into it or anything like you'd expect in Australia. More the mince just cooked together really quite nicely. Little bit of a spice of some sort into it. Not sure what it was, but it just gave it a slight bit of tanginess, which was really nice. Don't know if I tasted a lot of onion. Our first pie in England, it was quite enjoyable, I have to say. I'm not sure how I'd rate this at home. It's a bit hard to tell. This is our first pie in England. But if it was the pastry at home, she'd be definitely getting a 4. The filling, well, no, it's not steak and mushroom. It's mince and onion. A lot of mince, probably with filling-wise, I'd be giving it a 3. But I think because I've enjoyed the pastry so much, overall, we'll give it a 4. In terms of cost, I think it was about £3.85. So let's say £4 roughly, so double it roughly, so about $8 for a pie. We are finding food to be in the UK quite expensive. Double it and add a bit more for what you'd pay for at home. So on par for around here, that'd be a pretty normal, actually not too bad a price for a sandwich or something like that. Here's Sarah's sausage roll. More wrapped up rather than just a single layer. And the mince in the inside there. That's Sarah shaking again from the cold.
I had a sausage roll and not a pepper steak pie, so I'm going to have great difficulty rating this. However, pastry was superb, flaky. The consistency was just great. Nothing chewy, but there was a lot of pastry. But I loved it. I really, really liked it. I'm giving the pastry a 5. The filling was pork mince rather than beef, which was quite surprising. Don't know why. I think I expected beef. It had a spice to it as well. I think it was fennel, and it was quite firm. I enjoyed the sausage roll. If I have to rate it, I am, however, going to give it a 4, even though I really liked it, purely because it was quite small.
So until next time, happy munching.